Hey everybody, what's up? It's 5 up. Here we go. Um, we just have done our second modification now to the Speciale. Excuse the little bit of a mess here in the garage or whatever, but we just installed from Moto Millions the NRC tail tidy for the Panigale V4. Um, this kit was pretty comprehensive. Unfortunately, it was uh, hey, what's going on? But unfortunately, it was missing instructions. They're still working on them. They don't have the instructions printed out or actually on their website yet as how you do them. I've done NRC's tail tidies before on my 1200 Monster R. Love their product. So I went ahead and went back with them because of the clean look that it gives you and very visible turn signals that this thing gives you on the road. So we went from this big mamma jamma, can't see because my arm's in the way, to that. So there's two different ways that you can mount this plate setup. You guys, here, let me open the door here. Maybe the internet connection will be better. I'm in a block room here. But yeah, anyways, you can either mount the plate like this, coming straight off the back, or it can be, stuck way in, slim and whatever like that. So I don't know. I think it worked out really good. I think the side profile of the bike looks much better. I mean, yes, you can see the plate a little bit, but if I decide to change my mind on that, I can move it. So yeah, it looks way better than the original for sure. Oh, so you had a chance to KO. You rode the V4. What do you think of it? Yeah, I feel like this looks a lot better now. For you, those of you just joining, the NRC tail tidy installed from Moto Millions. So, you guys interested in anything leader bike oriented, you really need to get a hold of Manny at Moto Millions. Guys, stand up awesome. He was answering questions even today on a Saturday. Yeah, the bike is very nimble. Thank you. Thank you. She looks way better. Here, let me actually give you an idea of the turn signals on this thing. We got a very bright taillights look amazing on this bike, by the way. This factory. And then we got a turn signals. Super, super bright. Right. So it's flashing fast right now because I have no front turn signals in this thing. I just have the Ducati block offs on it right now. So won't be long before somebody comes up with, oh, this thing's got hazards. Ha! Here, let's do this. Yeah, there we go. I'll show off both of them. Heck. If you can't see that at night, you got something wrong. Turned out very good though. Nobody's come out with a full tail lamp assembly, right? That actually yeah, this is really, really smooth power delivery. Hey, how's it going? Creepy 847. Hey, what's going on? Sal from Brazil. Thank you for being a fan. Just got through installing the NRC tail tidy on the 2018 Special. But yeah, I think it turned up really, really good. That's for sure. Hey, Richie Rich. As you see, we have the 1299 Anniversario out here also. So this, I went with a different setup. I used the Competition Works tail tidy. If I could just shut off. What's going on here? Beautiful gauges, by the way. Oh, that's the dang headlight switch. This thing's got a lot going on. I'm still learning, guys. I'm new. Oh boy. Yeah, way cleaner. NRC tail tidy installed from Manny at Moto Millions. Got rid of this big funky dealio here. Realistically, this job should only take less than an hour, I would say. Probably. It came with no instructions. I figured it out. I believe now with doing it once, I could get it done very, very quickly. But let's compare the tails of these bikes from the $12.99. Yeah, the LCD is freaking awesome, isn't it, Richie Rich? It's oh, Max, what do we got here? Oh, 08 CBR 1000. Nice. Hey, what's up? Max Rist is in the house also. He got the joy of riding this $12.99. Hold on, let me roll her forward. We'll do a little bit of comparison. I know the actual live stream isn't anything to do with comparing these two bikes yet. But here's the tail section of the $12.99. That's Competition Works tail tidy there. So that puts the plate actually back and up, as opposed to the way this one is. So, tail lights of the $12.99, right? And then you like the plate better on the $12.99? It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, much different layout with the tail lights on these things. This is just, it's like neon almost on the V4. Way brighter. Hold on, guys. I don't know why I don't have good service right now. We've had some funky internet connection lately, so. Yeah, expenses rear. Okay, yeah, it shows off the rear a little bit more. A little difference in the gauges. $12.99 TFT. You start your Model 5. What the heck is Model 5? Start my modem. Thanks for correcting me. Yeah, I did just a day ago. I do it pretty often. But this little middle garage where I keep these two bikes at. Hey, what's going on? Mike 2M is there. Here's the display. We'll do off on. This is TFT, but it's TFT 3D on the V4. Pretty sweet light show. Very, very well pronounced and very crisp view. I don't know whether the quality of this live stream is good enough. Hey, we'll see you, Max Wrist. Take it easy, buddy. But there it is, $12.99 versus the TFT 3D on the Speciale. Try to cut some of this light down, the sunlight. Might make it a little bit better. TFT 3D. I don't know how well the camera's picking this up, guys. No, the V4 is never going to be faster than the H2. Not a modded H2. I mean, we're dealing with the bike with the supercharger and everything. So, big difference. Here's the running lamps. $12.99 looks pretty sinister, right? V4 much brighter, more brilliant lighting, that's for sure. Pretty cool. So also to if the weight made a huge difference. With the acceleration. I mean, it's all based on power to weight, right? But the H2 just makes brutal, brutal power after it's been unlocked and flashed. Yeah, the tidy here, if you're just chiming in here. There's the tail tidy on the V4S Speciale at Moto Million. Which bike? I think I'm done selling bikes. The last bike to go right now is going to a friend of mine, the X Diavel, and then that's the Competition Works tail tidy there. Quick question: how many years of riding do I need under my belt before I get one of these bad boys? I mean, I got my first Panigale when I had only been riding a year and a half, 2 years. So I'm a speed freak, though. Whoa, who sent me fifths going on here? I gotta look back and see who did that. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Oh, that was for Max Rist. I'll have to call him here in a little bit and thank him. I didn't even realize he did that. What a goofball. So I guess when you do videos together and collab with them and let them beat on your beautiful bikes and stuff, the guy's very highly appreciative, that's for sure. So, yeah, Ebe's in the house. See, I can't read these fast enough with over 50 guys typing. I don't know how Ebe does it when he gets a... Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah. Wasn't that nice of him, Ebe? Hey, Ebe, I'm just showing the NRC tail, so I got the instructions and all that stuff figured out. There was none, but I was able to figure it out. So you could either put the plate either tucked under like you and I talked about, like it here, which I kind of heard, or the 1299, has it sticking out in this comp setup. An option to tuck it, do an undertail also. But the tail, actually, if you compare like the upsweep, there's a lot more angle here with the V4 bike than there is with the 1299, the previous bike. So it makes the plate easier to read if a cop is behind you. So maybe I won't get hassled. If I do, like I said, this NRC kit comes convertible. So you could have the plate like it is on my 1299. So pretty cool stuff though. I can go through some of the comments, guys. Give me a second here. Hi, creepy. Ebe. Okay, in comparison, the 1299 SA super duper sweet. However, the V4 Speciale is pure awesomeness. Yeah, or Ducati. I like the Ducati V4. Although I would, if I could afford it, I would have an R1M also. Who knows with the new one coming out in 2020. Ton of comments coming in here, guys. Does the new one have a light on for the plate? Yeah, the plate is on. The plate light is on for some reason. So everybody stay on. Having some technical difficulties with the damn internet here. Yeah, it's not easy just to flip up back and forth. It's a solid mount, guys. So Hey, thank you very much, Tracy White. Hopefully we get some yeah, I can't wait either, man. It's I'm just I'm doing a track day here real soon at Grattan, and I'm gonna be taking both of these bikes. So you're gonna see some pretty cool content coming with that for sure. Well, we just don't encounter the cops. We're in cow towns, man. So, and we're smart about it. We stay safe. We organize. We're just not a, I mean, it looks like a ton of action in our videos, but there's a lot of editing there too, you know. So we don't edit our races, but, you guys get to see all of the jam-packed uh, footage. So I also got from Box Performance for the Speciale. Uh, PM 160S. I don't know. This is supposedly the new badass filter for these bikes. So I just purchased that. Got some M50 strap mounts for the calipers and a couple more straps also. So as you see, I won't be using this at track, but when I'm doing smackdowns, I keep the strap tightened right up so the bike doesn't wheelie nearly as easy. And I will be doing the same with the Speciale. I know it's probably sacrilege. You guys see what we're doing with these Ducatis sometimes, but she's going to be going around plenty of twisties, dragging plenty of knee at the track. And I'm still going to prove that these bikes are uh, badass for SmackDowns and for racing also against all these BMWs. Thrill factor in between the two bikes. Um, Way more refined with the V4, but still a visceral feeling. The 1299 is just brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. So, I mean, you look in 650 Ebe's footage at Barber on that bike, and he rode it, and it's just a pit. If you're not used to it, it can be very unpredictable, I guess, in some cases. So, but the V4, I don't know on track yet, but is very, very predictable. Hey, what's up, Grandmaster? Jizz machines. Yeah, for sure. Where's Baron von Grumble? Yeah, yeah, both are brutal. I mean, both will make a shit ton of power. So, I mean, yeah, yeah. TRX G9. Yeah, we keep it pretty clean, man. We don't fly through traffic and take unnecessary risks. That's for sure. Yeah, that is hard to believe. So the 1299, I march on S1000s up top. I can come around just about any S1000s. Uh, but yeah, I'm just I think the after this bike, the V4 gets flashed in full exhaust, I think it's going to be even more of a contender for high speed and having legs. That's for sure. Oh, hey, thank you very much, man. Yeah, we try to be, who we are and just hang out and have a good time, man. This is all just a byproduct. Yeah, the tail looks way better, doesn't it? Yes, I should be. It's still cold here. It's only in the lower 50s right now. CBRs. You know, I don't know of anybody with a fast CBR around here. I don't know. I guess you could prove me wrong with somebody who's spent a bunch of money on it. Yeah, I still want to do the gold wheels on the Speciale for sure. It's going to be in the future, up the pike. Yeah, it's in neutral. Depending on the temperature, it shuts off two cylinders. The V4 does. Yeah, it looks way better, doesn't it? You want the turn signals? Here, we'll turn on the hazards. There it is. I'm just got to turn on one turn signal for you. That's the V4. And turn signal out of the Competition Works integrated taillight system there. It actually switches from amber to red on that, but these lights are just so much brighter. Way brighter. Turned out good. So I'm ready to do yours, Zeb. Mine was a guinea pig. Yeah, you know, I didn't even think the gold wheels were going to do it for me on the Anniversario, and that turned out to be my favorite part of the bike. So, you know, this Speciale, I think, with the color combination, I think it's going to look great with gold wheels on it. Oh, the sound of the Aprilia, I think, is still tougher than the V4, even stock to stock. It's a tougher sound. They're a different firing interval. The crank large end pins where the connecting rods attach are at a completely different location. So we even have some NRC parts on the 1299. The mirror block offs are the NRC turn signals, which I'm sure they'll be coming out with soon for the Speciale. Thank you. Thank you. Nope, no integrated turns on the Speciale. We use hand signals all the time anyway, so. Yeah, the gold is hot. Yep, check it out, guys. Just did the NRC tail tidy on the Speciale. I was just doing a little bit of comparison from that to the CompWorks tail tidy on the Anniversario. You know, I don't know the difference in gas tank, fuel tank capacity. I know the tank will recess down into right about here on the 1299. I've had it all apart and tank off of it and everything. And then the Speciale actually, all V4 Ducatis now, very fills up right underneath the seat there. So. Aerodynamics better on a V4? Yes, they are. I get a hell of a lot less buffering at speed, and I can get out of the wind easier on the V4 for sure. I noticed that pretty quickly. Thank you very much, Brandon Williams. Oh, jeez. Yeah, they're both pretty sweet bikes, man. I feel I don't know, just I'm very gracious and thankful that I've been able to do this. So I mean, it's not normal. It's not very easy to get these types of bikes for sure. So here, let's roll the 1299 back. Shut her down. Mine is kind of slid out of the way here. NRC tail tidy installed on the 2018 Panigale V4. I'm not getting HP4 race. I think 650E might be working on it right now, but definitely not me. That's too much money for a track-only bike. I see the value in it. It's just I personally can't afford it. So, and I'm not fast enough to. Yeah, Baron and Al. I still got to check that out. I hit the watch later button so I don't miss that video. Definitely want to check it out. Yeah, the V4 is growing on a lot of people. Everybody was haters because of the $12.99, the original Panigale $11.99 were such a beautiful bike, right? Excuse me. But this thing is, I can't say enough about how gorgeous the Speciale is. Just turned out great. Can't wait to do a few other mods. I'll do the clear clutch cover on it. The V4 sounds way different. In person, Ducatis don't sound that. I'm sorry, I said that backwards. In video, on picking up on mic, the Ducatis don't sound that amazing, right? You guys, I don't know whether you've seen some of my early videos with the 2.0 with the GP1R. It just barks. It sounds amazing. I'm going to tell you right now, this V4 bike is going to sound absolutely bonkers. I can tell already from the little bit of riding I did. It sounds really good, guys. It's just at a idle, the crank and firing intervals. It doesn't sound like a V4 that you guys are expecting or used to or whatever. So I don't know whether they did it on purpose because there's so much engineering when it comes to it, and how the power and torque power, I use that as kind of a joke term. That's my term. How much torque the bike makes and the power delivery is based off of so many things inside an engine. The degrees at which the cylinders are apart from each other, at which they, all right, see ya, bye, Veter. But yeah, when you start factoring all those things, I mean, they try to maintain some sort of sound, but the sound, honestly, at the end of the day, after they get the performance, yeah, I'm gonna do the clear clutch cover for sure. Frowned on at track. I had the guys at STT were very confused on, all plastic has to be taped up, and they didn't make me tape it up. They were just like, well, if it falls over and spreads oil all over the track, then, you're going to have to clean it up. I'm like, well, any bike that goes over, even with a cast or a magnesium or whatever clutch cover, and smacks the ground hard enough, it's going to break. So, and leak all over. So it doesn't really matter. Thank you guys. Well, guys, that's it. I'm going to sign off here. This has already been plenty long enough. Again, thanks to Max Wrist for the donation for the $50, and we're going to put it towards a ton of cat food before he gets here and we do some more riding together here soon. But yeah, it turned out amazing. NRC tail tidy installed here, just in my little mini garage here. We have multiple garages, so I have a big building out back where you see me do quite a bit of my work. The H2 is tore apart there right now. Yeah, Audi engineers. Some guy actually just commented on my video that don't thank Volkswagen and Audi. I don't know why not. They're the reason why Ducatis have gotten to be so reliable and the electronics have gotten to be so good. You can definitely see Audi inspiration in these bikes, that's for sure. But thank you, everybody. Everybody have a great weekend.